everybody, it's Mary. It's Sunday and it's a beautiful hot day here. I've got my fan blowing on me. It's super hot. In fact, I need to turn this fan up a little bit. And you could probably hear the air blowing, but I have to have it because it's too hot. So I posted a picture. You know, I don't want to sound like this is bragging. It's just the way it is. And I feel truly blessed to have the skin that I have, and I used to, and I have a lot more dots and sun damage on my skin and actinic keratosis, and my skin has improved so much, so much since I started doing videos on my YouTube channel. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, it's maryfieldsyoutube.com, and subscribe. And I have over 300 videos on me doing mostly makeup. But I do other things too. The other day I was making penne puttanesca. It's a recipe, an Italian pasta recipe that I really like. And then I shared my Caesar salad dressing yesterday. But I do all kinds of things on there, but mostly makeup. It's mostly about saintmary.com. So I'm going to attribute my good skin at 79. As you can see, my wrinkles aren't that bad. Some of it's probably the products I take. Some of it would be, some of it's genes, but I've heard that really genes only are a small portion of your good skin. So I'm going to share with you some of the things I do to take care of my skin. Occasionally I will do, I clean my skin with a product from the Clean Skin Club. It's a very mild, natural cleanser, and I use their cloths also to rinse. I don't have one in front of me to show you, but they're biodegradable soft cloths. I don't use face cloths. And then you can just discard them, or sometimes you can use them, reuse them for a couple nights, and they rinse out completely. All my makeup disappears off it. And finally, then when I'm done with it, I use it to clean up my bathroom or wherever. And so one of the things I do after I cleanse is maybe twice a week. Now this one's almost done, but this is Seint Masque, and it's just a cream. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything on your skin, but I think it does. I think it's a really nice, gentle mask. It's not a scrub kind of mask. And then a couple times a week, or once a week, I will use e.l.f. exfoliator. Okay, and it's a very gentle, and you just put it on and rub it for about 3 minutes, massage it in circles, and it beads up all the dead skin. It's really kind of cool, and it takes off that dead skin, which allows your makeup to apply better. The other thing I do, and some of you have already started using these, I use these Derma blades, and I take off all the peach fuzz off my face. It doesn't mean that the hair is going to go back wherever it is, all over. I even do some on the edge of my eyebrows. You go at a 45-degree angle, and you get these on Amazon. They're very inexpensive, and it makes your makeup, and you don't have that white aging peach fuzz, and it takes off the heavier ones too that you want to pluck. So those are kind of cool, and there's a smaller one for your eyes. Okay, and those are on Amazon. Derma razors, I think they're called. Okay, now let's see what else I do. Once I do all my other skin treatments, and I take my makeup every night. I take it off, and I do skincare night and morning. So at night, what I would do is I use this, and I'm going to put all these links in the bottom. One of my subscribers on my YouTube channel recommended this for the spots on my face, and it's a very natural product. It's an Eggplant Sauve. I'll put the link for it. And what I do at night, I only use it at night. I put it all over my face, and then I will put on my skin moisturizer. And then what I use is I use Seint moisturizer. This one is almost done. I'm almost finished it. It's got a pump, but I had to open it and get the rest. And it's you know, when I first was introduced to this, because I was using, and I still do, my Derma-V product, and I'll put the reasons. This explains a little bit about Derma-V. Come back to it and read more after, but it's very brief here. So Dermav I use day and night. It's a very mild lavender scent. And so what I do at night is I put on my Seint. I do my cleanse. I put on my Seint moisturizer all over. First I do this, then I do my Seint moisturizer. And then the last step I do at night, because I love this product so much, I put a little bit of it, and it flows so easily, so you need very little after you've done the previous treatment. And then I also put it all over my neck, okay? Just this one. So that's what I do for my night. In the morning, I do the cleanse, as I explained to you before. That's when I might do my mask or my exfoliation. I alternate, maybe the mask once a week, maybe the exfoliation once a week, sometimes twice, but really once a week's enough. And then I'll apply my Seint moisturizer. You know, when I was first introduced, I was skeptical. I really was skeptical that it wasn't that great. But once I started using it, I really attribute a lot of my better skin to this product. To them all, really. That's why I keep using them all. There's another product I found, and it's called Instant Effective Gel. It's an eye product. It's from Skin Better Science. It is expensive. But if you look at my eyes, they're not as wrinkly as they used to be. Do you see that? And you need very little. You just pump a tiny bit. Dab it here, dab it there, and you can roll it on. There's still some on it from this morning. And just roll it. I have rolled it all over my eyelids like that, okay? And so I will replace that because I like the effect of it. I think it's a great product. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry now. What else do I do? So that's pretty much my skin treatment. In the morning, I will use Dermav again on my neck. And we have to keep moisturized. And so the nice thing about Seint makeup is it holds in the moisture. It's a cream makeup, so you don't get dry. It holds in your moisture, and it also helps to moisturize your skin. So aside from the topical products I use, I want to share with you other things I do. And I'm going to put a little attachment here after I explain to this product. CellUV is a glutathione product. Okay, celluv.ca is where you can learn about stories about the product. It'll take you to the website, and you can learn more about what the importance of CellUV for your health, and it's also very good for your skin. Just a quick explanation, but we always tell people search glutathione and any ailment on the Google. Internally, because we are also not topically, but internally, what we take it helps our skin. Of course, lots of water. Drink lots of water, and I don't drink as much as I should. And so the other thing I do is I do a collagen product. Now we have a shake, a whey shake, protein shake with collagen, prebiotics, probiotics that I take occasionally. But I was taking too much whey. There's whey in the CellUV, there's whey in our protein shake. So my B12 levels, which is not a horrible thing, were too high, but I wanted to balance that out. So I only do the extreme shake. It's chocolate or vanilla once or twice a week. Aside from that, I have a good collagen product that I take. I do also, let's see, what else do I take? I take I take our multivitamins. I take lots of D, C, calcium, of course, all those things. But I attribute all those kind of things to why my skin looks so young, I might say, anti-wrinkle. It's not bad. But then we have to finish up the rest, and Seint makeup has been a miracle for that. If you've seen my after pictures, and you have, it is amazing. I'm going to have to go and get it out of the fridge because I left it in my car and it was getting really soft. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we go, and I'll show you the transition from this. And I just stipple my makeup on. This is called Athens. It's a cream makeup. This is what I'm using. This right here. And I just stipple. And we don't go like this because our skin, especially when you're older, your skin is looser and it will drag. It'll pull the skin. So it doesn't apply as well. Whether you're young or old doesn't really matter. I would stipple this makeup on. And you just go lightly. Less is more with Seint makeup. And it's a beautiful cream, gives your or skin a real nice, healthy glow. And you can see how it's already starting to cover, and you can go right into your eyes to cover your eyes, make it all blend. And it's so good for my skin in keeping it moist, because you know, when you're older also, well, nobody wants dry skin. Dry skin is cracky and dry looking and pasty, and no, you don't want that. And you know, it just gives you a healthy glow. And as long as I've looked for makeup over my years, 79 years, I've never really found a foundation. This is a highlighter. Athens, we call it highlighter, but it's your main foundation. For me, we have different shades. And if you can't decide what shade's for you, that's where you can send me a picture and I'll explain, or text me at 1250-667-0707. And I will help you choose your shade, because I've used them all and I know what they look like, right? So you can see how that has covered. People say, well, I'll need something to cover up the spots. Well, this does it. It's really, really nice. Okay, so that took about, a couple of minutes. Then what I also do is I take my illuminator. It's called Rose Glow. And I just tap it on to give it a little bit of a glow. I could go up here with it. And I can go on the tip of my nose with it and give it a little bit of shine on the tip of your nose. I like the glow. Okay? So there we are. There's the palette. There's the main palette all ready to go for now my brightening highlighter. I put in the corners because we're dark in these corners. And just tap it over and down a bit like that. See how that brightens that up? Just like that. Just up a little bit and down a little bit. It just brightens that whole area up. And my brightening highlighter would be like this. It's lighter. And I use Versailles for that, for me. We have different shades, of course. But I like Versailles. So you can put that wherever you want to brighten up a little bit. Okay, and that's that part. Okay, then what I would do, next I would do actually my eyes. And I use a contour for my eyebrows, a Seint contour. And contours, you know what contours are. They're designed to put definition here, up here, thin out your nose, etc., your jowls. I don't do that. I just don't think it works on me. You know, I think if you have maybe a broad face, it might work, but I don't think I need it. That's my choice. So now, I'll get my line brush. First of all, I'll do my eyeshadow for you. I'm going to use Mama for my eyeshadow this morning. Mama is kind of a really, really light rose color. And I just tap it in the corners first, and I just drag it over my eyelid, but I pull it way up because I have hooded eyelids, so it gets lost if I don't pull it way up there, right? And same on this side, just swirl it in the corner and blend it over. Just blend it over and pull it up. I have a spot here that's drawing that I'm trying to heal. I get those once in a while. I don't know what the heck they are, but I'm using them. I'm actually starting to put this on it to try and heal it. It will heal. My eyelids can be very, very sensitive, so once in a while, something that I've done, these products don't seem to be hurting it, but something I've done will trigger a reaction like that. So then I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to take Midnight, and I'm just going to tap the Midnight. I'm going to use my magnifying mirror now. And I just tap it in the corner and just pull it up like a 7. See that? Just make a 7. It just gives that definition on the outer part of your eye. And you can just go in that and blend it. It makes your eyes more defined. It widens your eyes, brightens your eyes to do that. You see that? See the difference already? How it lifts your eyes? It's amazing, isn't it? And it's not so dramatic. It's not. There. Now if you want a little shimmer, I got a few of those on the go. Here, see that? And it's called Bend and Snap. Bend and Snap. And I just put it in the inside of my eye, just over to there. Just like that. You see that? You don't need a lot. And it's daytime. I don't want to be too glitzy. Okay? Then I take my line brush, this one here. It's got a spoolie on the end. I use it for my eyebrows and line my eyes. So I'm going to take Junior Prom, I'm going to line my eyes with it. Also an eyeshadow. And we can do this with any of our eyeshadows, and just line your eyes with an eyeshadow. And it gives a nice, not a sharp line, but a nice kind of shadow line. Well, that's a good terminology because it's eyeshadow. But a deeper than just blending the eyeshadow on your eye. See that? No, you should always do your eyes first, and then you don't end up with your makeup on your face. And that's that. Okay? And then I take my contour. This is contour. You can tell how many, I've used this now for a year. Look at it. And look how small they are, right? You'd be amazed how long these last. So I'll take my contour. Right in the corner of my eye, and I just drag it over. Just like that, and out. Not down, try and keep it up there a little bit. And then just use the rest. Now this is a cream contour, so what it also does is it helps control those unruly eyebrows here. I trim my eyebrows. I keep them very short. And I take my spoolie and I brush against them. And just take my tiny scissors that I have and trim them up so there's no long ones. There, doesn't that work great? So the products are very versatile, as you've seen now already, because you're using your contour for your eyebrows, you're using your eyeshadow for your eyeliner, and the products are quite versatile that way. You know what they say? Eyebrows weren't born as twins. They don't have to be identical. Okay? So one of these may be a little heavier than the others. It's not too bad. I had them tattooed years ago, and this one has more tattoo left, which drives me crazy. I wouldn't do it again. What I do is I take my main highlighter, my brightening highlighter. Get my palettes mixed up. And I just put a little bit under my eyebrows of the light highlighter, and it just lifts and brightens that area up. You see that? What a difference that makes. You know, I'm a Seint artist. That doesn't mean I'm a professional artist. It means I'm self-taught from watching a lot of videos just like this. And I absolutely love helping others learn how to do it. And I've got my YouTube channel, which is mostly seniors, and they just seem to really enjoy watching me do my makeup and learning how it's inspiring many of them, so it seems, to start wearing their makeup again and taking care of themselves, because as we get older we kind of let things go sometimes. Maybe something's happened tragically in our life and we just kind of gave up. So I'm really happy that I seem to be inspiring many ladies all over. Okay, so that's pretty much that. Okay, so now I'll do my lip and cheek and I'll show you how that goes. It feels so good, you guys. You have no idea how wonderful the Seint feels. So I have a really special shade I just seem to love, and it's grape. But then I have this one too. I'm just liking these dark cherry, purpley colors, whatever they may be. This one's also great. It's called Black Cherry. That one was called Grape, and it tastes like grape, the one I showed you. This is Black Cherry, and then I put this on top just to brighten it. So I will do the Black Cherry on my cheeks, and it gives a nice, almost translucent, beautiful cherry shade. And I'll put a little bit more so you can really see. I can see it darker than you can, it seems. And I always brush it slightly, just slightly over the bridge of my nose. That's my preference. Okay? This is how Seint makeup works. So this is your lip and your cheek. It's your lipstick as well as your rouge, as you might call it. Okay? And then I take the Black Cherry, and we use our fingers. You don't have to. You can get a lip brush if you want. Kind of more handy if you're out and about. But if you have a Kleenex, buy. It's easy to do this. So that's the same color that's on my cheek, called Black Cherry. It's a gloss. And then I take Petal. Petal I use a lot to brighten it up. Because I don't like the real dark color. And that is that. And that's pretty much it. And that's the icing on the cake of how Seint helps me to look younger. Now, can you see how the wrinkles aren't as obvious? Pull your makeup down to your neck so you don't have a real strong definition there. You see that? Just pull it down. These are really great brushes, by the way. Very good brushes. They're really dense and work really well with this cream makeup. So I just want to share that with you. I will do mascara after I'm done. And I just want to share all that with you, why I think my skin looks so good and how I seem to be retaining my youth. I don't know. Have a good day.